Today we will be discussing jobs in information technology and information security, as well as the many different information security types. Additionally, we will discuss the many ethical dilemmas that may arise with these jobs. So let's get started. IT stands for Information Technology. Information technology is the use of computers and other technology to send, store, save, and change data. There are many jobs in IT. However, oftentimes people think that they do not want these jobs because they think that they will be sitting alone with only a computer all day. However, that is not the case. There are plenty of jobs out there that involve plenty of human interaction. Let's start by exploring what the U.S. News ranks as its top 3 jobs in IT. Coming in at number 1 is software development. Software developers are the brains behind some of today's most popular iPhone and Android apps. Designing, testing, and improving upon software programs is what these guys do best. Opposite from the stereotype about working alone, software developers are constantly collaborating with team members, managers, and other business clientele. Additionally, the median salary for this particular job is $90,000, with an estimated 22.8% employment growth between 2012 and 2022. This career does require a bachelor's degree, but hands-on experience is greatly helpful in acquiring a job. If you like these job descriptions and consider yourself a problem solver, this just might be the job for you. Clocking in at number 2 on the list is a computer systems analyst. Computer systems analysts must be greatly aware of the different components and working of a computer, briefly discussed in my Block 1 presentation, and have the ability and organizational skills to handle multiple duties, ranging from testing systems to putting together software to fit a company. Additionally, computer systems analysts must also determine things like how much a new computer system upgrade will cost and whether those benefits outweigh the cost. Similar to previous jobs mentioned, analysts must also collaborate with and manage clientele to discuss reports and system requirements. A bachelor's degree is once again needed, but in some cases, a master's degree in business administration may also be needed for more complex jobs. As of 2012, the average salary was about $80,000 and is expected to grow 24.5% between now and 2022. Ringing in at number 3 on the list is web development, in which a bachelor's degree in computer-related fields such as IT or computer science is needed, and a certificate in something such as mobile application development can help individuals get ahead of the game. Web developers develop, as you may have guessed, things on the web. They create beautifully and functionally designed web pages and are responsible for coding and editing websites. They work endlessly with clients to gain an understanding of what the client wants. A great deal about knowledge about applications in HTML and such are required. If you like coding, designing, and as of 2012, making an average of $62,500 a year in a growing industry, this may be the perfect fit for you. Now, if you're involved in any of these jobs, you may run into some ethical dilemmas along the way. Ethical rules and guidelines are put into place in order to prepare and prevent ethical issues. Some of these ethical situations involve privacy, ownership, control, and security. Some examples of privacy issues involve whether or not big data collected from social media like Facebook should be available to other companies to use and reveal. Ethical issues relating to ownership can include whether or not an email account really belongs to the employee or if it's really owned by the company itself. Furthermore, can employers control their employees using technology? For example, can an employee be fired for what he or she writes in his or her email if the email account is owned by the company or corporation? And just because the business has access to the email, do they have the rights to read the emails? Is that a violation of privacy also? Finally, the ethical topic that most people are probably concerned about and hear the most about is security. In light of recent security breaches with debit card and PIN numbers at big name stores such as Target and Home Depot, more than ever, people are aware of the impact that ethical dilemmas and security can have. To what extent are these businesses responsible for such hacks? Because of ethical dilemmas like these, businesses must take into account program decision making and create contingency plans in which rules are set into place to handle these issues if and when they occur. Information security. Information security is the implementation of defense mechanisms to protect vital data information from being stolen, corrupted, or destructed in technology. There are many different types of information security. 3 are physical security, computer security, and network security. Physical security includes protecting physical property from unwanted users. This includes protecting computers and important documents and records from others. Computer security takes it one step further and deals with protecting the information on the computer itself. Setting preferences on computers, such as user settings and user groups, makes sure that only those with clearance have access to certain information. Finally, network security involves protecting computers and other technology through online antivirus programs, firewalls, and other preventative systems. If you find the topic of information security to be particularly interesting, a job in this field might be for you. In fact, an information security analyst is ranked number 4 on the U.S. News' rankings of IT jobs. Information security analysts are responsible for protecting networks and can do anything from monitoring overall protection to investigating suspicious activity to determine whether a security breach has or will occur. Although people in this profession may work behind the scenes, they play an integral part in technology. So integral, in fact, that by 2022, there is supposed to be an astounding 36.5% growth in the labor market, while the current average pay is $86,000. So let's review. IT stands for Information Technology. It's the use of computers and other technology to send, store, save, and change data. It greatly involves collaboration. The 3 jobs in IT that we discussed are software developers, computer system analysts, and web developers. Ethics. Ethics must be put into place to define right and wrong and help to handle ethical issues. The 4 types of ethical issues that we talked about were privacy, ownership, control, and security. Information security is the defense mechanisms put into place to protect information. We talked about physical, computer, and network security. In fact, an information security analyst is ranked number 4 on IT jobs. They monitor and investigate for suspicious activity. Hopefully, you have learned a little bit more about the topics discussed in this presentation. Thank you for listening.